Yeah.
thank you, but it was kind of really exhausting. It had been really exhausting
Mm.
in the sense that I was not getting the outcome, the result. Result was the form of confidence. I was
Confidence.
not
Yeah.
confident. I was not confident this much that I could deal with the people. I could interact with the people in English. I didn't have that much, confidence as I'm having right now. Now I really
Mm.
enjoy talking with the people in English. But that time, I had this fear. I was really, petrified just because of what if I need to interact with the male. These kind of feeling and kind of
Mm.
inhibition I had. So that time it was kind of it was that time it appeared like a hard nut to crack, but it was not.
I just started few days back, like it almost 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
So my channel name is CubeMate, where I
Okay, you
record
can
this.
share your channel link. I'll visit and
Sure,
surely subscribe
sure, I will do that. Thank you for subscribing. If you do, if you are doing.
in advance. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the introduction.
Yeah, sure. Shall
Please
I go
introduce
first?
yourself. Of course, please.
So, my name is Vikram, and I am from Bihar. Currently, I'm in Pune. I am working in a corporate sector, and it has been like 9 years since I'm working. And apart from working, currently I'm side by side. I'm running this channel CubeMate as a YouTube channel. That is what
Mm,
me.
good to hear
How about you?
that. Yeah, so as you know, my name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura. And I have
Okay.
just started working as a teacher. And talking about my qualification, I'm graduate from commerce. And
Okay.
yes, I'm blessed with two kids. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm happy to talking my neighbor because I'm from Bihar and you are from UP. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and so I never been in Mathura, but the name is very popular, and we hear lots of thing about Mathura. So how can you give me some? How is Mathura? Can you give me some introduction of Mathura and what is
Yeah,
special
sure.
there?
Yeah, talking about Mathura, so it's really pious and sacred place, and the
Yes.
famous river called Yamuna River, and there are so many temples, more
Hmm.
than 5,000 temples, and all are dedicated to Lord Krishna.
Lord
And
Krishna.
so
Yeah.
many so many scrumptious food, delightful food. If you ever happen to come here, so you
Okay.
can just enjoy them. And yes, the kind of festival, if I tell you, let's say Shri Krishna Janmashtami and
Yes.
any
Yes.
festival, so and Holi, so really famous over here in Barsana, in Vrindavan, in Mathura. So in advance people like play with colors in
Yeah.
Holi. Talking about Holi, so I think before 1 month, just before 1 month of Holi, and they play. They
Only.
play with the flowers. They play with gulal, like this way, and so many kind of attire, I can say, clothes. And so many foreigners come over here to have a vision of
Yeah.
Lord Krishna. You can just find them anywhere you go, and you can find them. There are foreigners. There are foreigners, specifically in temples
So
area.
yeah,
Hmm.
I must say you are very blessed with where you born in Mathura, and I'm making this plan since long to visit Mathura, Banaras, and all a tour, but it somehow something came up and it is not initiated. So this is still in my bucket list. So as
Oh,
I will
great.
sure I will visit Mathura once in a life.
Hmm.
so
Yeah, of
so
course. Why not?
so
Actually,
as you,
it's my in-laws'
Mhm.
place.
Okay, okay,
Mathura is
okay.
my in-laws' place. It's been 18 years, you can say. Like in the month of April, it will be completely 18 years
18
for
years.
me to be staying here.
Okay, okay. And actually, you are from your birthplace
Gurugram,
is Gurugram.
Gurugram.
Gurugram is like Noida, right?
Gurugram, not Noida. Noida is in UP.
Okay, I'm just confused because there are so much name changings these days.
Yeah, Gurugram
So
is in Haryana.
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 Okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay, one thing, tell me. Uh,
Mhm.
are you listening any sound from my side? As there's a power cut, and my neighbor, they have just started that generator, so there
No,
are
no, no.
noise
It's all good. Like
emerging from there.
no, there is no noise. I can hear you clearly, and you are also visible clearly. There's no issues with that. There's no sound.
Okay. Okay, okay.
So I must say you have a like you are teaching, you have two kids to manage, and also you are running YouTube channel. So how you manage time while running a YouTube channel, going for teaching, and also giving times to your family. So how you manage these things?
To me, it's easy. It's effortless. As once you have, the passion, the captivation. As I'm
Hmm.
having the passion, the willingness I have towards this language, so I can do it
Hmm.
so easily, so effortlessly. It's a kind of cakewalk for me to
Hmm.
make out all the things possible. And yes, sometimes it makes you feel exhausted.
Yes,
Sometimes it
yes,
also happens that it makes me
that's fine.
feel kind of exhausting, occupying. As I'm teaching to the
Hmm.
students as well, I go to the school, a lot of things I'm handling and juggling. But it's okay. I feel myself blessed that something I'm doing and I'm doing really great.
Yeah, if you feel something achieving, you always feel motivated. That is my thought also.
Yeah,
So
exactly, exactly.
so
Hmm.
how did you come up with this idea of starting YouTube channel? I have visited your channel. It's English with Newton. I can also see it's there's so much content there for the beginner who is trying to learn English language. So I
Hmm.
can see there are lots of good stuff there. So how you come up with this idea to start a channel?
It started from the very, I can say, subtle, I can say, feeling. The feeling, it was all about the passion. It somewhere it had been emerging within myself
Hmm.
that I have to do something. I have to do something. So I think it's more than 3 years, and I have been doing this. But for 1 year, I took a long gap.
Hmm.
That time, I didn't do anything. So when I commenced this journey, so that time I used to be really tentative, mediocre, fearful. But the passion I had, just because of the that passion, I started that. And yes, I didn't have any environment, so I used to record my voice. Then I started
Hmm.
recording myself, making my videos and all. And then one day, this idea just struck in my mind that I need to do something like this, upload the video, the same video which I had been making, like solo videos. So this is how I started. And I used to make a lot of mistakes and takes. If the video is 3 minute long video, time spanning is three
Yeah.
minutes. So
Hmm.
I used to take a lot of cuts, like 40 to 50. This much I had the passion, I could
Hmm.
endure that. I could anyhow tolerated that time. I tolerated literally. Like I was like, okay, I am to make this video.
Hmm.
Brimmed with the kind of sweating. I was sweating as when it comes to make the video. So I need to switch off the fan, and then I'm sitting in front of the camera, and then I'm speaking, and there's a scorching heat outside. I'm sweating. I'm totally drenched with the sweat. Even though I was
Hmm.
making that, this much I had the passion. Yeah. So this is how
Yeah,
I just
must
initiated this.
people think to do the same thing, but they never started. And even if they started, they quit after some time. So
Yeah.
it's require dedication and consistency to go further.
Mm-hmm.
So I can
Yeah,
see
exactly.
through your channel it's really visible that how much you time dedicated there and how much effort you have taken to run this channel. So
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
good job, I
But
think.
but it was
Yeah.
thank you. But it was kind of really exhausting. It had been really exhausting. Exhausting
Mhm.
in the sense that I was not getting the outcome, the result. Result was the form of confidence. I was
Confidence,
not
yeah.
confident. I was not confident this much that I could deal with the people. I could interact with the people in English. I didn't have that much, confidence as I'm having right now. Now I really
Mhm.
enjoy talking with the people in English. But that time, I had this fear. I was really, petrified just because of what if I need to interact with the male. These kind of feeling and kind of
Mhm.
inhibition I had. So that time it was kind of it was that time it appeared like a hard nut to crack, but it was not as I maintained the thing in the sense that I used to be really consistent. But for 1 year I stopped, and not a single video I made, and I never ever tried to interact with the people anyhow in any form. But again I bounced
Mhm.
back, thinking that this much I could do. And I'm really enjoying this. The main thing is that whether you feel disappointing, whether you feel like hopeless, but the and you leave everything, you have left everything now. The
Yeah.
main point is that, and the I can say the fact is that the interesting part is that again you are standing out and you are doing
Yes.
something again. You have just stood, and then you are doing something, then you are putting in efforts with the dedication that really matters.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, it's a great journey you come across. Like
Thank you.
like when we start, like when I about to start a YouTube channel, I used to watch many videos from your kind of YouTubers who is also already there making video for the content, English content. And so I feel more many I was thinking many things, like how to record, what app we can use, how is about making thumbnails. So there are lots of challenges in the beginning. So how you come over those challenges? Do you face that kind of challenges as well?
Yes, yes, I have faced so many challenges. I have faced. Earlier, I didn't know how what is Skype all about. I didn't know anything.
Yes, yes,
I used
yes.
to be in awkward moment, and I used to feel like it's weird. Like how can I get this knowledge to to
Mm,
come like this way? One screen and two people are talking. So I used to be
yeah.
really. I can say I had some problem thinking that what can I do for this? How can
Mm,
I come over like this way? Talking with the people and sharing the screen, but two of the person are different and there
yes,
is
yes.
only one screen. So I used to be really that time confused, perplexed, and so many kind of challenges and hurdles I faced that time. But I never
Okay.
tried to be hopeless and disappointing. There were some I can say points when I used to feel like this way, as I stopped things for 1 year straight for 1 year. But now I feel really blessed that I am doing something and it's really nice and it's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
As you like I can see that you are joined you to very long you are since very long time you have spent so much time on these making these YouTube videos, and you met lots of people there. So what are the common mistake people usually do when they are learning English, or maybe trying to be an YouTuber? So do you have any idea of it, like what is the common mistake people you usually do?
See, first of all, it depends, and it varies person to person, individual to individual. As I
Mm-hmm.
faced the problem of how to make the thumbnails 5 6 months ago. Back then,
Mm,
I didn't know how to make the thumbnails. Now I know. The thing is, you must have the kind of that eagerness,
to know, to
curiosity.
learn.
You must be really inquisitive. Once you are on such kind of path to learn anything, be it anything, like be it English language, be it any skill, you
Mhm.
are trying to learn that, so you have to face so many hurdles. And it depends, first of all, and it depends on the particular personality as well, like how do you take this, like how
Yeah,
do you tackle these kind of stuff, and the hurdles, how do you tackle them, so that really matters. So talking about making thumbnails, so that time it used to be really kind of challenging for me, but I learned
mm,
that like my son
yeah,
and my sister's daughter, she they
mhm.
just they just taught me
Yeah. Help you
how to
to
do this
do
little
how
bit.
to do
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it's because
And
it's that is not something we learn in our schools or college. We have to learn from the internet, because we have this access of internet, and there are lots of video on YouTube as well. And just you need to have to give a try to learn those things. So you have to
exactly.
make the effort to learn things. Yeah. So yeah, any question for me? Like I have asked you like lots of questions.
So many questions so far.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure,
yeah,
sure. I would like to know that what propelled you, what prompted you to learn this English language and be in these like platforms, and then you are connecting with the people. So, what is the reason
yes.
behind this, and
So
what propelled
like
you? Hmm.
yeah, like I said that since very long time I'm thinking to make a YouTube channel, but I'm not getting what and where to start. But somehow when I was in at my home, working from home there during the Corona period for two
Hmm.
three years. So what happened, I have learned, I have my education background is in Hindi. I have learned through Hindi. Okay, my regional language is Hindi. But when we work in a private sector, it's a lots of time when you facing an interview or connecting connecting someone through call or going for a meeting, you need to speak in English, and that is a
Mm-hmm.
very important thing there. It's also give you the improvement in your career. It's You can achieve something higher if your communication skills is good. So it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult me to incorporate the Hindi and English thing, and I always like a struggle in between. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
my education done in Hindi. I'm not from the English background. I'm not. So that keep me so I thought that let's make a YouTube channel where I will also learn something from other, and it's make an habit to practice daily talking to
Exactly.
people, and it will come naturally. The fluency come naturally, and it's also helped me with my professional career. That is how
Mm-hmm.
it's I get this idea to create this channel.
Oh, great, great. Yeah, and now we can, we have so many platforms, and we are encompassed with so many platforms and the like
Yeah,
social media, let's say YouTube and so many as even I don't know. The
yeah.
main thing it is you. The ball is in your court. Your decision really matters.
Hmm.
How serious you are to learn this language and
Hmm.
to have a very good command. What kind of efforts you can put in, that really matters. Meaning you have to implement. It's not about just listening the podcast or
Yes, yes,
any stuff you are listening. It's okay to
yes.
listen because that time we are becoming really accustomed to that, listening things, because there might be the chances there's people are saying something. Let's say you have encountered any of the foreigners and then you're talking with them, so you must know what they are speaking, and you must
Yeah,
be listening to them as well. So
yeah.
you have to get into that, you have to indulge into that. So listening really important, and watching the stuff, English stuff, really good. But what about speaking? So to some extent I'm also speaking little English, and over this language, so just plunge into that, take a deep dive
Yeah,
into that and just
actually,
speak.
what happened when we are start, somehow we get the fluency, but the thing is that is always a problem, that MTI, mother tongue influence. You always see that the people from south or people from north, they used to mix the pronunciation.
Hmm.
When they pronounce
Yeah,
something,
true
they speak
that.
something, the MTI influence that, and that is like the other person cast very quickly that the person is belong from this
Yeah,
state or this state.
exactly, we
So
can
that
sense, we
is
can sense.
so that is my first priority to remove the MTI, and I'm also working on those thing. I have this idea from someone to overshadow. If someone is speaking, you can watch the broadcast or
Okay, shadowing.
yeah, news channel, and you can repeat along with the
Hmm.
video
Try
and
to imitate, yeah.
imitate. Yeah, so that I'm trying to do these days. And in between I used to talk people and record this
Okay,
content for my own
great.
record. Like I used to try, I used to track the videos. My first video, how was my spoken ability, and now how long I can talk, and how it is going. So that thing is
Oh,
also helping me to track my own record about
mm-hmm.
speaking. So how about you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you also do the same thing in the very beginning period, or maybe you are still doing the same thing. So watching
I
your
never
own
ever.
video.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said earlier about shadowing and
Mm-hmm.
imitating. I never ever
Imitating.
done that. I have
Okay.
never ever done that because I'm not really interested in that. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, same goes with the tongue twister. I have
Yes.
never
Yes.
ever done that. But talking about watching my videos again, so this I used to do initially when I just embarked my this journey. So that time
Yes.
I used to watch my videos, like how did I speak that time, the way I
Yeah.
spoke and the way I put myself in front of the camera. So this I used to watch and observe the kind of mistakes. So that took me really long, then doing the editings and many
Mm-hmm.
cuts, 40 to 50
Mm-hmm.
really matters,
Yes. Yes.
that's a that's a big number. 40 to
Yeah.
50 cut in just one video. And that time I didn't know how to
Okay.
split
No.
how to split How to again
Mhm.
join? I didn't know.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I didn't know.
But that is also a learning. You will feel good when you did and achieve those things. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel good when I do editing, but I'm not currently I'm not into it because I want to publish a raw video. If I cut what I cut from video, if there is any fumbling or is there any connection problem and in between we got
Mm-hmm.
a stuck video, that I used to
Okay.
cut. But apart from that, I used to publish a whole video, the real video, because I want to track myself where I did mistake and what needs to be correct. So for those things I need to publish a whole video without any cutting. So that is
Okay.
my thing right now.
Mm-hmm. Great. So, how do you just spend your time? Like when you get time, how do you utilize that moment?
So so right now I'm like where I'm working, it's I'm trying to preparing myself for an interview. I'm looking for a change in my job, so that's why whenever I get time I used to practice for my interview thing. And along with I also meet people like I met you. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to do these things. Apart from that, I used to listen song, and I have a 1 year old daughter, so I used to play with her, and this is how I pass the time. So I also
Okay.
I also need to practice, like I did my graduation in Chinese language, so I also need to
Oh.
practice my Chinese as well. So I used to watch video. I used to repeat what they are saying, so maintain the
Mm-hmm.
tone. So that I need. I'm doing these days.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any queries you have now?
No, actually, it was not talking to you. As of now, I asked you many questions. Maybe I need to prepare some other question for the next when we are meeting
Session.
next in future. Yeah,
Yeah.
next in
Sure.
future. So
Okay.
thank you so much for giving me some time for a video meet, and I
Yeah.
hope
Thank you.
we will be connecting in future as well.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. It was really nice and enthralling conversation with you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, see you. Yeah, bye
See
bye.
you. Bye bye.